If you want to look more masculine, start training your neck. This is a muscle that at first I thought it was weird when I heard about neck training, but it made sense for me because when I first discovered this, I was what, 14 or something like that, 13, around that age. And I discovered this video which was titled how to build or the how to build a aesthetic physique, something like that, an aesthetic physique, no bullshit guide. You probably heard of this video. It's from Hamza. And when I seen this, he was talking about like training your neck and shit like that. And at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna start training. And at first I trained it a lot. I would train this like shit daily. As you can see, like my neck is actually pretty thick compared to like my face and shit. It's actually pretty thick. It's not like skinny, like a lot of guys have this like their neck is literally just like this part right here. Like it's just this. It's just their Adam's apple and it's like reduced. But I started training my neck and I said, okay, let's see. Will it make my face more attractive? And I'm telling you right now, it absolutely does. Like if you want to look more masculine, more like a fucking man, train your fucking neck. Train your neck. I first discovered this, like I'm telling you, when I was 13, 14. And I was like a little bit weirded out, but I'm like, okay, like it makes sense because the guys who are usually more attractive, guys who are more dominant looking, more like in that sense, like they're a bit scary looking. Their necks are actually way thicker and their shoulders are way broader compared to like the rest of their body. This area, this complete area from like your neck all the way to like your shoulder area and your chest is actually really important you train this part of your body because it signals that you have high levels of testosterone dominance and that you have like good genetics to the female brain. And specifically like when it comes to your neck, it's a symbol that you have more of like dominant type of behavior and or characteristics like physical characteristics because again when we were like in the wild way back then, like you know 20,000 years ago, let's say, the men who typically passed on their genes were the best fighters because before we actually became hunters and gatherers, we used to be like a very like um a species that just fought a lot against each other. That's why like we are built the way we are. That's why like when women see a man's body and they see like our shoulders are broader and our backs are like wider relatively to our waist and our necks are thicker. That's why women are so attracted to that because those are the muscles that us like as human fucking beings as men we had like those are the muscles that signal that you're good at fighting, right? You see, look at boxers, look at MMA fighters. Typically, they're the dominant like muscles that they have built mostly are their wider backs, like their lats and their shoulders and their necks as well. Specifically, when it comes to neck, I would say boxers are more of like the types of guy who train their necks more than like any other athlete besides football players. Football players have pretty damn thick necks, right? To protect their body or their head from like more damage and shit like that. But that's just an example, like way back then, like this signals that you are more dominant because of the fact that you are like stronger. And when you had a skinny neck, it was easy for a guy to just hit you with one punch and just break your fucking like neck, like literally. That's why like train your neck is like it just signals that you have high levels of testosterone, that you're a good fighter. And that's subconsciously when no woman is actually thinking, oh, he has a thick neck, so he's way more attractive than this guy. No, that's not how girls obviously like work. But I'm just telling you, like, if you want to look more like a man, you want to look more masculine, you don't want to look weird, start training your fucking neck, bro. I'm telling you. It's so weird. Like there'll be guys who train and lift weights for 10 years, right? And they have like a amazing physique, but they never trained their neck, and they will take like just a selfie of that just their neck, right? And they'll look like like a skinny little boy. This is why it's so important for you to train neck because even if you build a good 10 out of 10 physique in the rest of your body, if you don't train your neck, bro, you're missing out. You're missing out on that like more masculine type of dominant look, which will make your face look way more attractive. And who doesn't want that, right? So train your neck. Don't forget neck day, okay? And how do you train neck? You might be wondering. You might be like, oh, but how do you train neck? Well, there's a couple of videos online that you can just search up neck curls. Literally, just go and research this on YouTube, bro, or TikTok or Instagram, whatever the fuck you use, right? But since you're on YouTube, why not go and search this up? Search up neck exercises, specifically neck curls. So neck curls is the shit that I do personally to like just have a bigger looking neck, and it's actually quite simple to do. You get yourself a plate. I use 25 pounds, but I'm gonna. This is the first plate that I found, so I I'm telling you, get one of these, bro. My fucking forearms are sore as shit. Goddamn. So get yourself a plate. I use 25 pounds, but there isn't any nearby me. And wrap the plate around either a towel, a hoodie, or a shirt so it doesn't like leave marks on your face. Put it on your put it on your forehead. Like just put the dumbbell on your forehead and be laying down on like a chair or something like that. Like you can just find a bunch of videos that will explain to you how to do this. You can go to my TikTok page and I literally made an entire video on how to like train your neck, bro. If you want to check that out, which um my TikTok, if you were wondering what it's called, it's Ricky underscore Cervantes testosterone. Yeah, that's literally the name of my thing. So go check it out if you want to check it out, whatever. But that's how you train your neck. You do neck curls and you do reverse neck curls. And there's some variations, like you could do one where you're just doing this side of your neck and then this side, and most of the times you're just gonna be laying down on a chair or a bench, like resting this part of your body right here, like your upper back, resting it on there, and you just do curls, or you can do it on the edge of your bed if you have plates at home, and you just want to do it at the edge of your bed where you're just laying down and you're just neck curling it. It doesn't really matter where you do it; it just matters how often you do it. Okay, so how often should you be training your neck? Because this is a very important thing. So first of all, you should be training it like I would say every other day. Specifically, how many sets should you be doing? How much volume? Well, like any other muscle, like your chest, your back, your shoulders, volume is king. Okay, the more volume, and I'm not talking about bullshit junk volume. I'm talking about like high quality volume. You should be doing about around 15 sets per week to grow your neck. 15 to 20 sets per week. Just like chest, you need to do 15 to 10. When it comes to chest, it's more like 10 to 20. Some muscles are easier to grow than others, but when it comes to your neck, bro, you should be doing at least 15 sets per week. 15 sets. I know that sounds like a lot, but some fucking retards on the internet will think that 15 sets is a lot to grow muscle. But again, bro, we're talking about in a span of 7 days. 7 days you should be able to do 15 sets or more for every muscle group. 15 sets again. Like any other muscle, your body need like any other muscle, your body will respond um, to higher volume. Like any other muscle, your neck responds to higher volume. Your body just in general responds better to higher volume. Now, you might be one of those guys who's starting out the gym barely, and you might respond better to lower volume, a little bit. Oh shit, my bad. So a little bit lower volume, but yeah, higher volume. Again, your neck is still a muscle, just like your shoulder's a muscle, and you don't just do like 3 sets per week. No, you got to do 15. You have to do 15 for shoulders to grow, right? You have to do 15 sets per week for your neck to fucking grow. How many reps? How many, like, all this shit, right? Bro, just keep it simple, honestly. Again, the rep range to build any fucking muscle is always going to be 5 to 30 as long as you reach to failure. Now, with neck, it's a little bit different, right? Make sure you warm up your neck properly. Make sure you don't get like injured. This area is particularly, bro. Like it's one of the worst things to injure your neck. But again, don't be scared of putting a plate on your head and actually like lifting. You're probably not gonna even train your fucking neck. But if you want to look more masculine, if you know what you're gonna get out of this, you're gonna look more attractive. Girls are literally gonna be more turned on by you and will see you more as like that dominant guy, just subconsciously, of course. And just in general, like you're gonna be more of a respectable guy when you train your neck. I'm telling you, you will be. So make sure you train your neck. Like if you want to be more attractive, you want to look better, more dominant, more like a fucking man. All right, this is what you're getting out of training your neck and the rest of your body, of course. Which, by the way, I made a full-on course on how to like build the 10 out of 10 aesthetic body that gets you girls, gets you attraction from girls, gets you respect from men, and also makes you feel good under your own skin. So click that link in the description. Again, the goal of building muscle, it isn't to get as big as possible and chasing numbers in the gym. It's to get more bitches, bro. Now, if your goal is a little bit different, maybe you're an athlete or something like that, then I absolutely understand. Like if you are a power lifter, that's a different. But if you're a regular guy and you just are trying to just lift weights or starting to lift weights to build more muscle, to look good towards women, bro, don't change your goal. Right, don't forget that goal where you just want to look good year round. You want to look very good all the time. Now, if you're a skinny guy, you gotta bulk up a little bit. If you're a fat guy, you gotta cut down, of course. But like, don't forget that goal of like when it comes to lifting weights, because you're gonna listen to me say talk about training neck, and then a couple of weeks or months, someone's gonna come out with a video, or you're gonna watch a video online saying that, oh, neck training is bad, and oh, this and that, and then you're gonna stop neck training. Or simply like your own thoughts will say, I don't really need to train my neck. But then you're gonna be in 3 years from now regretting that decision, because you're gonna be looking at yourself in the mirror. You're gonna see your physique. Your physique looks good, right? But when you take selfies or shit like that, you're gonna remember what I said, that your neck makes you look more masculine. Now you look like you still look like a little boy when you just take selfies and you're with girls, and that doesn't make you feel good about yourself, and it lowers your self-esteem. So you might as well start training your neck now. Train your neck, bro. Train your neck. It's such an important muscle that a lot of guys leave out. I left it out for a couple of years. And again, just because of the fact that I'm going through puberty and I eat healthy, and also just I play sports, my neck still grew. But you're not going to get lucky like I did. You're not going to get lucky as I did. And I still train my neck, by the way. I still trained my neck. Every now and then I will still train it. And look, my neck's still thick. Like compared to like how it was before, bro, my neck still grew. But you're not gonna get that same fucking look, because you're not as disciplined as I am. You're not eating as healthy as I am. You're not playing sports like I am. And also, I still train my neck. I recently restarted like training my neck again. Oh damn. But uh, but yeah, like I still trained my neck when I first started lifting weights for 2 years, and then I stopped. But still, I I at least put in the work. I still did all those things. So just keep that in mind, bro. Like you're not gonna train your neck probably. But I'm telling you right now, like if you want to look more masculine, you want to feel better about yourself, you want to just like make your face look way more attractive, train your neck. Now some skinny like TikTok boy is gonna tell you not to do that. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. Train your fucking neck. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Like be careful when it comes to training neck, bro, please. Like be fucking careful. Don't be a dumbass. And yeah, train 15 sets a week. How many reps till failure? Of course, well, 1 to 2 from failure when it comes to your neck. You don't want to like injure yourself, but find out what your failure is first, and then stay like 1 to 2 reps away from that, and bump up the weight whenever you get to like 15 reps. Bump up the weight. Like that's why I bumped up from like 10 pounds. I could do like probably like 30 reps or some shit like that. So I lifted. Now I do like 25 pounds, literally. And yeah, bro, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said before, oh, I have a full-on course that teaches you how to build that attractive physique that gets you girls. Click that link in the description. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Ricky Rantes. Welcome to the channel, bro. Click the subscribe button if you want more videos like this, where I teach you how to build that nice, aesthetic, attractive physique that helps you get more girls. So click that subscribe button. Other than that, bro, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.